Hello and welcome to a continuing discussion with Dr. Michael Kerner, Director of Education for the Association for Advanced Training in the Behavioral Sciences. For over 25 years, Dr. Kerner has successfully prepared applicants to pass their licensing examination for the EPPP. In all major cities throughout the United States as well as Canada, Dr. Kerner's lectures have made him one of the nation's preeminent experts on the examination, particularly in the areas of clinical psychology, law and ethics, as well as many of the other domains of the EPPP. During this series of discussions with Dr. Kerner, we will hopefully provide you with some assistance and some information that will help you better prepare for your exam. Dr. Kerner is a successful private practitioner in the field of forensic and clinical psychology here in the state of California. And Mike, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Scott. It's a pleasure to be here. And let me say to colleagues who are watching this video on YouTube that if you're an individual getting ready to prepare yourself for that transition from thinking about the EPPP exam to actually taking a step toward action plan of preparing your studies, welcome, and all colleagues have true empathy for where you are right now. My hope as the educational director of AATBS for the past 22 years, I'll be able to share with you some insights about why I am enthusiastic about working with AATBS and why I hope that you will believe that there's a lot here at this company for you. Likely, you're thinking, what do I need to help me pass this exam on the first chance I get to take this test? What products do I need? What kinds of products are out there in the marketplace? And so I want to speak to some of those questions. I could tell you AATBS has been around for 35 years, longer than other programs. I could share with you that AATBS is the largest company of its kind in the preparatory world. I could say that there are so many more applicants who became licensed psychologists in this country and in Canada that the nearest two competitors combined would not equal anything close to the number of folks who have participated with us. But none of those facts would actually help me purchase these materials. So what I want to do is speak to things that are more germane to your decision making right now. And the place I'd like to start is quality. For me, when you look at our written materials, that's the heart of our program. There are materials in 13 content domains. There are hundreds or perhaps 1,000 pages of material written by people who are researching for us and writing as much as possible empirically based information. If you look at our written materials, you will see that we're pretty unique in the world of preparatory materials, that we cite our materials, we have bibliographies, we have references. You can check up on why we said that and where did it come from. In terms of quality, hardly is it only about written materials. There are many different products that are available that will help all the variety of learning styles that we have. For instance, if you're out running, you're in your car, you want some discs to be listening to content lectures, certainly that is a part of our program. If you're more visual, as I am, you might be purchasing a DVD so you can be watching aspects of a content workshop. There are flashcards, and I have not mentioned perhaps the most impressive product that I think AATBS offers, and that's the testing material. Whether it's Test Pro or Test Master, you will see incredibly refined, exam-specific material that will help prepare you for this examination. Now, one comment, when you go to a product like Test Master, you'll see that you can go and use it in exam mode or test mode. So what that means is if you just read IO chapter and you want to take 25 questions that are industrial organizational, you can put it on study mode and you can take 25 questions. If you want to really generalize to the exam and take an exam, 175 questions, you can set that up and you have the ability in Test Master to do both of those things. It's a very fluid product, but more importantly, it is very exam specific and it is updated very regularly. Probably I'll have more to say about that. Let me leave quality and go to another topic. I want to talk about something much closer to my heart, and that's workshops. As an instructor in the workshop series, as Scott had introduced, I have been participating for over 20 years. The workshops are a unique opportunity of 32 hours of condensed and enriched learning, but not just about the content of this exam. It is also about the process of how to think in concert with this exam. We're hoping that when you come to the workshop that the learning won't be just rote, but perhaps at a deeper level, perhaps at a semantic level. If you believe in the levels of processing model, that you will leave the workshop with a deeper and richer conceptual understanding of what the material is really about.